I just really don't like that dude.
You know? Why though?
Cause I just don't like him. Like, I really don't like him. That's like,
just not your cup of tea. That's just not your.
I don't like nothing about him. I just feel like, you know, he just one of these little arrogant little dudes that's using what he got to shield.
Floyd Mayweather, when I used to go back and forth with people on social media, I don't do that anymore.
I own right now somewhere upwards of 100 buildings or more, and in 99% of my buildings are in New York City.
I also want to say a cool thing I saw that you did.
Terence Crawford took a sharp jab at Floyd Mayweather after news broke of the feds seizing $250 million from Mayweather's mansion. He uses what he's got to shield himself. Crawford said, implying that Floyd hides behind his money and fame. The comment struck deep, pointing at Mayweather's flashy lifestyle as a fragile front. Floyd Mayweather stated he no longer wastes time responding to haters online. Young Floyd used to do that. He said the undefeated champ explained he's focused on business.
I just really don't like that dude. You know?
Why though?
Cause I just don't like him. Like, I really don't like him. That's like,
just not your cup of tea. That's just not your.
I don't like nothing about him. I just feel like, you know, he just one of these little arrogant little dudes that's using what he got to shield him. He got a lot of security guards around him, and he's in the limelight and stuff like that. But in certain situations, he wouldn't be acting like that.
Do you like him as a fighter though?
Yeah, he's a damn good fighter.
Yeah. But
like his core personality and his way
and personal growth, leaving behind the habit of constantly defending himself on social media. Floyd Mayweather has been facing significant tax challenges with the IRS. He owed over $22 million in unpaid taxes from 2015, prompting the IRS to file a federal tax lien against him. Mayweather petitioned the U.S. tax court for a temporary reprieve, citing that his assets were restricted and primarily illiquid, and requested to pay the debt. After some time, the IRS, however, denied his installment request, asserting that he had sufficient assets to cover the tax bill. Floyd Mayweather has publicly claimed ownership of more than 100 properties, including a significant real estate deal in Manhattan. He announced the acquisition of 62 buildings in New.
You know, I found myself in the past, you know, the younger Floyd Mayweather, you know, going back and forth on the internet with different people. But I'm in a better place in my life right now. Mm-hmm. You know, I couldn't ask to be in a better place. So the old Floyd Mayweather, when I used to go back and forth with people on social media, I don't do that anymore, because I'm truly, truly blessed, way beyond belief. You know, what's important to me right now is my real estate.
Mm-hmm. York City, stating that he owns them outright without any partners. However, reports suggest that his actual stake in these properties may be limited, casting doubt on the extent of his real estate empire. Mayweather is known for showcasing his luxurious mansions and an impressive collection of high-end cars, reinforcing his image of wealth and opulence. His social media often features glimpses into his lavish lifestyle, including his expansive garage filled with luxury vehicles. Terence Crawford.
He's filed a petition with the United States tax court saying that much of his money is tied up and cannot be easily converted into the cash that he needs to pay those taxes. And so for that reason, he's asking for a short-term installment agreement, and that's going to allow him more time to get the cash. Right, and according to the Law 360 report, here's a direct quote. Although the taxpayer has substantial assets, those assets are restricted and primarily illiquid. So the taxpayer has a significant liquidity event scheduled in about 60 days, from which he intends.
Has openly criticized Mayweather, not only questioning his wealth, but also his boxing skills. When asked who would win in a match between them, Crawford confidently stated that he would emerge victorious. In response to Crawford's remarks, Mayweather maintained a composed demeanor, expressing goodwill towards Crawford's boxing career and choosing not to engage with the negativity. Crawford has also alleged that Mayweather used intravenous injections before his fight with Manny Pacquiao, a practice.
I own right now somewhere upwards of 100 buildings or more, and in 99% of my buildings are in New York City.
I also want to say a cool thing I saw that you did. You donated millions of money and buildings to victims of the LA wildfire, and I saw that. That was a cool thing you did.
I feel like if you're in a position to give back, why not? You know, we have a great team.
You're in a position to give back.
Yes. You know, I have a strong team and a great team, and God has truly, truly blessed me to put me in a position, not just to be able to make a lot of money, but also give back, if not just my time, but also financially.
Did you ever get an itch to get back in the ring at all?
No, not at all.
No.
No.
Not even a little, not even there, you don't see anything go, I
sit on my couch. I can sit on my couch every week and a wire coming every week, millions, every week. That's why I'm Floyd Money Mayweather every week.
I know. But you
That is considered illegal, and boxing comparisons between Mayweather's legacy and Crawford's have emerged, with some suggesting that Crawford is achieving feats that Mayweather did not accomplish during his career. Triple H has criticized Mayweather, noting that he is aging and involved in various dramas, implying that he is no longer the boxer he once was. Floyd Mayweather claims to have earned billions in his boxing career, yet accusations from opponents like Logan Paul suggest otherwise. Paul:
I'll show you a couple toys. They call this the $1 million garage.
I know we're on television, Floyd, but I think it's necessary for me to say, damn.
Well, you know, we are on ESPN. These are sports cars. It's a sports network. This car costs $3.2 million. This Bugatti right here costs $1.6 million. You ain't seen these toys.
I haven't seen these?
No.
What? Floyd, this is 7 cars, man. Silver, platinum, Miami, black LA, white Vegas.
Yeah, in New York, I got my drivers.
And you got your drivers in New York?
Yeah.
Why? Talk to me about why you make the decision to drive different colored cars in respective cities.
Spoiled brat.
Oh, just being a brat?
Just being a brat.
The 7 cars that you showed me are in excess of $15 to $20 million.
Alleges that Mayweather still owes him millions from their 2021 fight. Citing unpaid portions of his guaranteed purse and pay-per-view shares, Mayweather dismisses these claims, attributing delays to the nature of pay-per-view payouts. Additionally, employees at his Mayweather boxing and fitness gym have protested over unpaid wages, further questioning his financial practices. These issues cast doubt on his proclaimed wealth and raise concerns about his commitment to fulfilling financial obligations.
You can use IVs to rehydrate?
We can't use IVs either.
No? When did they change that?
I ain't never. They changed anything. I think that was legal, because you know when Floyd fought Pacquiao, that was a thing. He was using IVs or something like that. But yeah, you can't use that stuff.
You can use the IV to mask performance-enhancing drugs. So that's why they outlawed it.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather has long been regarded as one of the most talented boxers of his generation, but his reputation outside the ring often attracts more criticism than praise. A key reason for this is his arrogant persona, which many fans in boxing.
Floyd versus Triple G. Listen, man, Floyd didn't fight him. And Floyd is an all-time great. But what a missed opportunity. You got Crawford going from 135 and talking about fighting Canelo at 168. It's kind of the same thing, except for Floyd fought a few times at 154. I'm not faulting Floyd for not fighting Triple G. I totally get it. I'm just saying that upper echelon, the reason why I will always have Sugar Ray Leonard over Floyd is the crazy, the insane part of it. What Terence Crawford is talking about doing, he ain't saying, let me meet Canelo at a catchweight. Canelo's undisputed there. Let me go get him.
Legends have openly condemned Roy Jones Jr. A boxing great himself has not hesitated to voice his disapproval, stating bluntly that
$1 billion throughout his entire career, but now he's being accused of being broke. This accusation comes from Logan Paul, who fought Floyd Mayweather 1 year ago, which was one of the biggest fights in all of history, selling over 1 million pay-per-view buys. Where Floyd Mayweather was paid the majority of the money, when it was reported he made $100 million off the fight. For Logan Paul, who handled all the marketing, it's not the same, where he hasn't been paid 1 penny. Now it's because every single dollar made went through Floyd Mayweather's company. Logan Paul said despite them having a contract, he's owed $5 million by Floyd Mayweather that he's just not paying him. Logan Paul, along with his brother Jake Paul, have bashed Floyd Mayweather, accusing him of being broke. Which Floyd Mayweather is undeniably a pretty bad guy, where he went to jail for 2 months for domestic battery. Floyd Mayweather has been accused of domestic abuse by over half a dozen women, including his ex-wife, and it was confirmed in court by his son when he was just 10 years old. But Floyd Mayweather took offense to being called broke and said he makes $300 million a month, which is a complete joke because it would mean he has more cash coming in than Bill Gates. And Logan Paul said if Mayweather doesn't pay soon, he's taking him to court. But who knows, maybe Mayweather's money is just a show.
Mayweather is not the greatest of all time. To Jones' greatness in boxing comes from humility, respect, and the ability to uplift the sport, not just from flaunting an undefeated record or flashing wealth.